All right, Leo, welcome to your weekly Sidereal forecast for May 18th through the 24th. My name is Athan. So let's look at your chart. Right at the beginning of the week, we've got the new moon taking place right at the cusp of your 9th house and your 10th house, right on Monday, right at the beginning of the week. So this week, as it unfolds, the moon will be gaining its solar energy. So it'll start off very, very subtle. It's like a fresh start almost is what it'll feel like, I think, around Monday. And then as the week progresses, more and more energy will be will be moving forward. However, this week is very, very much a pausing type of week. We've got Mercury going retrograde and we have a lot of oppositions, which I'll talk about. So around Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, this early part of the week, reflect on these new beginnings. And these new beginnings are, again, they'll become more clear later on, but they're relating to your 9th house and your 10th house, because it's technically happening in your 9th, but it's happening very close to the 10th house cusp. And you guys already had a new moon in your 9th last month. So this was all about the expansive side of life. It was about perhaps you did some philosophy, some traveling, getting deeper with astrology, or anything that's about university or sharing wisdom. Anything that expands either your mind, body, or soul has been the emphasis. And so now you get another new moon here, which is very nice, a nice place for a new moon. Relating to those things, but it's happening so close to the 10th that I think it has more to do with maybe like how the life purpose goes into the work side of things, or the public side of things, or the career side of things. So there's new beginnings definitely relating to these 10th house matters, which has already been emphasized for you because you've had Mars here, and now Mercury's been there. Now he's going to go retrograde, and your ruler, the sun, is now going in here this week. So it's certainly going to get activated even more. And these new beginnings are certainly relating to career, public things, work, those types of matters. So whatever that is for you, again, as the week unfolds, to become more clear, but we want to really reflect around that Monday time period. Now on Monday and Tuesday, also reflective, Mercury is going to be stationed retrograde. So he's going to be paused in that 10th house. So this is the time, early part of the week, to really just stop and reflect and think about the things relating to work and career and public related matters. It's a time where you actually want to put energy into it, but wait after the station, because station is the pausing. It's more of the, just hold off a second kind of an energy. But as the week unfolds, Mercury retrogrades are best utilized by putting in the energy and action into that part of your life. And so here with your 10th house, it's putting in the energy with the work or career, whatever it is you're involved with, but be willing to learn, be willing to try new things, be willing to change some things. All of that is what you're going to be learning. Be willing to make mistakes as well, treating it as that learning process. And it'll be through that experience over the next few weeks, you'll learn a lot about these things and perhaps make some very important changes here that are necessary for you. Once Mercury goes direct, you'll be able to apply a lot of these 10th house things in a few weeks. So very important there, and in the early part, definitely reflect on that. Then on Thursday and Friday, we have Venus opposing up to Pluto. You can see a lot of this pausing, opposition, balancing energy this week. Venus is transiting your 11th, so I think you guys have had the opportunity to enjoy the groups, the friends, the networking, perhaps, getting involved with community-related things, or enjoying your work, finding the satisfaction from your work, things of that nature with the 11th house. And that's where the enjoyment's been. So I definitely recommend it this week, certainly, as it has been. But with this opposition up to Pluto, be willing to make any changes here as well. Just like there's going to be, this restructuring kind of with that Mercury retrograde, this is, where we want to definitely be willing to make changes here, because Pluto, it's like either we make the change or things will start changing and it'll feel like it's happening to us. So we want to be the agent of that change. So whatever that is, if it's relating to friends, satisfaction from work, income from work, this is second from the 10th, so it can be related to that, especially because I think a lot of you have been putting in some energy in that 10th house. And and it'll be through that restructuring that will assist you this week. And it can be very positive when you're willing to do that. But it may take some, doing some things maybe you didn't want to, or immediately don't think you would want to, because Pluto is a very deep planet. But just be willing to have that non-attached perspective. It's through that non-attached perspective we then are more willing to make change. And that's exactly what Pluto does, is it shows us what's truly important beyond all the layers, beyond all the extra sort of concepts and ideas and emotions even we put on certain things. So change, restructuring. Pluto's already been restructuring your self-expression, and that's really where it's supporting you. So here, I think your self-expression will probably be very powerful, because in this sense, Venus is supporting that Pluto. But yeah, be willing to make any of these, self-expression, enjoyment, creative changes into these 11th house matters, whatever it is you're involved with. Now, Friday and Saturday, the Sun opposes up to Saturn. Now, this energy we're already quite familiar with, because Mars and Mercury have already gone through this opposition, and Venus for that matter. But now with the Sun, this is your ruler, okay? So this is much more personal for you guys. And this is relating to the domestic side of life, which has been where Saturn has been, helping you guys get disciplined, restructuring, taking seriously the home and family and things of that nature. Now, opposite all this 10th house activity. So this is the classic example of work and career. And you guys have probably been hearing me talk a lot about this in the past weeklies for those of you who've been following me because of this Mars. But again, it's your ruler, so it's a lot more personal. This is more relating to your self-expression, your creativity, all those things that you Leos are about. So take things nice and slow there, very pragmatic. Be patient with these 10th house matters. And in that way, you'll be able to utilize a lot of this constructive energy that Saturn is supporting and assisting you with relating to these 10th house matters. But you got to find that balance too between work and the domestic side of life as well. Over the weekend, Friday through Sunday, we have Mars trining up to the North Node, who's been transiting your second house, which is all about the material side of things, which might have to do with finances and resources and wealth, your sense of self-worth and value, all of that, whether it may or may not have been a personal thing for you because it's the transiting North Node. This is where the opportunities have been this whole year to continue to further and grow into these second house matters. So you're definitely supported here over the weekend to put energy into that with that Mars trying up to here. And this area, the financial or material side of life or the values are supporting you in these 10th house career, public, big picture related things over the weekend. So very nice energy, very supportive energy this weekend. So Leo, I hope you guys have a nice week. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you're new to this form of astrology, do check out masteringthezodiac.com, or if you'd like a personal session, and I will see you all next time. Take care.